What is up, you guys, and welcome to another early access World War II exclusive. There's so many maps in this game. I had to split this video or this map videos into two separate parts because I didn't want to make a 25-30 minute video with just too much content up there. So we're gonna go ahead and I'll go through each map with you guys and then drop like 4 or 5 maps on you, and then part 2 show you the rest of the maps. Now I went through a lot of these maps several times over and over and over, seeing which type of weapons work best based on the map size and things like that. You might recognize some of these maps from the beta. They were also in the beta when they came out. If you played that, then you would definitely recognize a lot of these maps. For the most part, man, they have maps for every style of gaming. I mean, if you are a sniper, there are certain maps where snipers are more dominant than other weapons. There are maps where you can run shotguns and SMGs mixed with assault rifles. Each map has an aspect that's going to cater to what type of gamer you are, no matter what it is. There's shotgun routes, there's SMG routes, there assault rifle routes, and based on the weapon classes and stuff, I'll make videos later on explaining the weapon classes. There's such a variety of guns in this game. You could really play with a majority of weapons on every single map, which I am just totally digging, because a lot of Call of Duties, y'all know you can't go into this map unless you got this type of gun, that type of gun. But for the snipers out there, and I am not a sniper, I am telling you right now, there are so many maps up here that will make you want to snipe. So good long lines, it is just almost impossible not to pick up a sniper rifle and test your talent, man, on some of these maps. For the majority of them, I could say it's SMG, assault rifle based maps, which most people want because the majority of players aren't snipers, and we want that fast gunfight with SMGs, and you still want that medium to long range accuracy with your assault rifles, and they have those in every single map on this game, man. So what we're going to do first is we're going to jump into the top 4 maps or 5 maps and test those out, man. You guys tell me what you think down in the comment section when this video is done, or which your favorite map is, and what type of gaming you think you'll be best at based on the map selection in World War II, man. So without further ado, let's get to it. This map was a lot of fun. It's really not that large, but it has long lines for snipers. It has good routes for SMGs and assault rifle gamers. Not too much for the shotgun classes because it's kind of open up. And what I've noticed in every single map that I've played so far, if you look at the top left-hand corner of your screen next to your actual mini-map, it will actually show you the name of the location when you enter a new location in the map, which is perfect for enemy call-outs and things like that. It is absolutely something brand new that I love about the maps in World War II. We haven't had anything like that before. We've always gotten call outs from AI or call outs from, just the players when you're in game, but had no clue what the hell the call outs actually represented as far as where enemies were located, things like that. But with this one, you can absolutely know exactly where enemies are based on where it tells you are in the map at the present time, which is really, really cool, I think. I went with my assault rifle on this map. I'm using I think it's the M1A1 carbine. It's a semi-automatic single-shot assault rifle. This thing has little to no recoil, and I love this gun because I love accuracy weapons that you really can get the jump on your opponent if you have really good accuracy from range. And I'm more of a range player than up close fast battle, unless it's a map where I know I need the SMG. If I want to dominate my opponents, then I'll rock a SMG or something like that. But for the most part, I love single shot weapons. I love weapons that kill in 2 or 3 hits if your accuracy is top notch. I went ahead and tested out score streaks on the maps, but for the most part, I ran with the same score streaks. I ran with my paratrooper, my UAV, my strafe run, or maybe the bombing strike that lights everything on fire. This is the forest map. This was in the beta, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was in the beta. This map is, you could use a variety of guns in this map. I used my SMG and it ran pretty well. It ran pretty well. No real problems. There's a lot of tight corners. There's a lot of small areas where if you're using something a little bit larger with a slower rate of fire, you just might not get the bullets off as fast as you need them to. So I ran with my SMG. I think I was using my M40 on this one. I've tested out a variety of SMGs, and I think that the M40 is probably going to be one of my favorites to use. I switched over to my flamethrower because I figured out early on that the flamethrower is a very, very dominant score streak, man, because you can use it or put it away, use a little bit more, put it away. It is absolutely amazing. You don't lose it if you die, you keep it, so you can actually keep using this over and over again. This map has a lot of tight turns and it has long lines. This is a very dangerous map for really good snipers as far as you being on the enemy team dealing with these snipers, man. There's a lot of lines that you really won't see as a SMG or assault rifle player and catch a hot one from range. It's really easy to see enemies on this map, which I really love because of the snow. We kind of stand out, you know, based on a lot of maps where your camo or the color of your uniform just blends in with the map and it's really hard to see. I really think they did good work with that map. I loved it in the beta and even more so now. Now, Flak Tower, you guys, this map is lit. This is probably going to be one of the most fast-paced maps in World War II. This map, you do not want to be sniping up here. I tell you right now, you're going to have a bad experience. This is SMG shotgun assault rifle, and I wouldn't go single shot assault rifle. I want the bullets. The center of this map is the kill zone. It's almost built symmetrically, like both sides are almost exactly the same, regardless which side you spawn on. There's an outer perimeter, but for the main part, there seems to be a big bunker in the back where I'm in now. There's a bunker on the other side, and it's just a kill zone. If you enter into this area, there's always going to be something to shoot at. I had a lot of fun playing this map. I think I actually played it 3 or 4 times in a row because I just had so much fun with this map. There's an outer portion of the map and along the perimeters, but you don't really get too many gunfights out there unless you catch enemies in the spawn, which I got lucky enough to do here. They were spawning right on top of me. Now granted, when you're playing multiplayer, the odds of you surviving in this area with those enemies spawning on top of you are probably not going to go as easily as it is here playing with the bots, but I wanted to bring you guys some good footage. I didn't want to deal with veteran level bots and just struggle through good gameplay. So it worked out well. Now, Gibraltar was definitely in the beta. You guys recognize this map for certain. Now, there's a lot of ways you can play this map, man. In my opinion, I go with shotguns and SMGs, probably my shotgun. I'll pick up an SMG off the ground as my secondary, but I'm going primarily with my shotgun. I love shotgunning on this map. You run around corners and enemies there. You run around the corner, enemies there. It is so easy to kill when it's one-shot kill. Now, granted, from range, you might have to put another shot in them, but by the time they regroup from the first shot, second shot, just go ahead and clean up your faulty accuracy. I cleaned up a nice little 4 or 5 piece here. They were just spawning in and coming around the corner full blast. By the time they get a chance to aim down sights and things like that, it's too late. This AI in the back's trying to shoot down my UAVs. I told you guys in my first video, they do not like the UAVs, man. I had a ton of fun with this map. I did also in the beta. This was one of those maps where people were getting massive kills. I think that when Flak Tower when this game releases and Flak Tower is introduced to the COD community, that map is going to be one of the top maps that people want to play. It was just a ton of fun. Man, I really think that was probably and most definitely going to be my favorite map in World War II. Gibraltar goes hard. You recognize that map. This is another map from the beta. This has a lot of trenches and a lot of cover areas and stuff, so you definitely want to run SMG, shotguns, maybe assault rifles if you got a good rate of fire on your assault rifle. Most people were running, I think, the PPSH or a similar SMG during the beta in this map because, as you can see, by the time you clear a corner, enemies are right on top of you. So shotguns are really effective. SMGs are really effective. If you want to play the sniper route, you can always jump up on top of all of these trenched in areas, and you have tons of long lines up into the trenches, shooting down into the trenches. There's a couple of houses, I believe, in the back of the map where you can actually get more easier kills if you're a sniper or a guy that wants to play a lot more cautiously and take his time. This map can be very fast-paced, as it was in the beta, because you're constantly moving and moving and moving. You run into enemies almost every corner. You don't know where they're coming from because they come so quickly. It is just overwhelming. I can't wait to play this again on multiplayer with the variety of weapons that we have available now. This ought to be absolutely nothing but fun, man. Well, these are the maps that I have in part 1, you guys. I'm going to do part 2 right now. I hope you guys found this video helpful, man. Smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to YML Gaming. If you're new around here, I plan on bringing out more content for World War II. I got the game early, so I'm going to bless y'all with good content, man, exciting videos and things like that. Enjoy the video. I hope you liked it. Catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.